every one of you guys for making it on this evening. And, you know, you still have time to send those text messages out, but we will get started because I believe that being on time is the best way to be. And I definitely want to respect everyone's time on tonight's webinar this evening. And I just want to introduce a gentleman that, you know, I've heard a lot about this gentleman through the years, and it's just been an absolute phenomenal time getting to meet this gentleman. And he's actually an icon in the industry. He's done some phenomenal things as far as natural healing and just been a really, really, really good person in the industry to actually glean from and get some fantastic information out to you about, you know, healing yourself naturally. This gentleman has actually been a rock star. He's done a lot of things inside and outside of the industry of direct sales. He's a fun-loving person. He loves to have fun. I mean, he's making a boatload of cash in other ventures, not just this one. And he loves having fun, guys. But what I like about him the most is he's 100% down to earth. So without further ado, I want to introduce you guys to my business partner, Dr. Franco. Are you there, sir? If you're there, just go ahead on and unmute your line. Hello, are you there?
We are literally bombarded by dangerous toxins every minute of every.
Dr. Franco, are you there?
Okay, trying to get back on. What was I on?
I think that's you, Dr. Franco.
You're on, Doctor.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Go
sir.
ahead.
The floor is yours, sir.
Okay. You know how an old dog trying to get used to these new tricks. I'm going to get it, though. All right, King TRAHAN. Appreciate you, my brother. My name is Dr. I'm sorry. My name is Dr. Franco Taylor, and it's a plumb pleasing pleasure to be here with you this evening on this Global Connect. It's just a powerful, powerful opportunity, and I'm thanking God for it. We're talking about Sanki. You can see on the screen there, Sanki. What is Sanki? Well, the san or the san basically stands for regard or respect, and the ki stands for spirit. So basically, you're looking at respect for spirit. You're looking at regard for the soul, regard for the spirit. I'm even told that if you turned it around, it became the Holy Spirit. But let's look at that for a second, because when I think about that, who made us and who put us together, and we were created by God, it's like saying God in you, respect for the God in you. You all remember the song, what do people think they see when they see me? It's the God in me. You all remember the song. You all remember the song. Well, that's what it's all about. People, when they see you, they should see your inner soul, your inner self. They should see the God in you shining through. In other words, when you walk, when you stand tall, when you talk, when you smile, they ought to see clean brushed white teeth, okay? The bottom line is they should see the God in you. And if we take that a little bit further, when you do little disinterested acts of kindness, you're doing something that everybody else doesn't do. Well, that's showing what? The inner you, the God that's in you, okay? And then you see on the screen, intelligent force, intelligent force. That's what Sanki is all about, dealing with our inside, dealing with the respectful soul, the spirit in us, and we're talking intelligent force. But I'd like to be in a naturopathic doctor. I'd like to take that a little further. There's an intelligent force in us. God placed inside of us something called DNA. It's called deoxyribonucleic acid. That's a big name, but it's basically the system that God put in us that tells everything what to do. In other words, this intelligent system placed in us by God in our bodies does something. It actually determines the color of your skin, the color of your eyes, how tall you're going to be, if you're going to be bow-legged, if you're going to look like Uncle Joe or Aunt Susie, if you're going to be left-handed, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But bottom line, that DNA does something else, because inside of that DNA is, guess what? That mitochondria that we talk about, and we'll talk a little bit more about that as we go. But it also triggers the brain, so the brain can tell the pancreas to secrete some insulin. That's if it's working like it's supposed to be. It also tells the insulin when it gets to where it's going to break down the fats and the sugars. It tells the brain tells the body to release melatonin to help us sleep. It tells us, tells the brain to release endorphins to help to reduce pain when we're in pain. It actually tells the immune system, this DNA does, to release lymphocytes and leukocytes and B cells and T cells and helper cells and macrophage, which means big eater. In other words, we're talking about the cells in our body and our immune system that scavenge through the body to eat things that don't belong there. And if we can keep this on the soul side, because we did say the God in us, in Matthew 13:44, we're told that the Son of Man shall send forth angels and they shall gather out things that should offend. And that was on this kingdom in earth. But this kingdom we're talking about in our body, this intelligent force, has the same thing. It has all those trillions of white cells, and their job, told by the DNA, fired up by the mitochondria, goes around in the body and it scavenges and it picks out poisons and germs and toxins and viruses and antibodies. Are y'all getting this? This is deep. We're talking about intelligent force. We're talking about our body, and that's what Sanki stands for. So if God placed in our body this intelligent force, and if it was working so well in our bodies, why then do we need Sanki? And why do we need Sanki now? Why Sanki and why now would be the question that I would ask you. Why Sanki? Why now? Well, the CDC, Centers for Disease Control, tell us that approximately 12.5 million children and adolescents ages 2 to 19 years old are obese. Are y'all listening to me? These are children, folks. The World Health Organization, WHO, says it estimates that 1.46 billion adults are obese worldwide. 2/3 of Americans, 190 million of them, okay, are either overweight or obese. And that ends up being a lot of money, folks. Insurance, that's why you got all these things about insurance. You hear all the politicians talking about insurance and health costs, because it costs over $147 billion. That's the medical burden each year because of obesity-related diseases, folks. So what causes this? Lifestyle, fast food, absolutely. The CDC says this is the first generation where parents will actually bury and outlive their children. That's right. Children as young as 12 are now getting diabetes, and they're also getting high blood pressure. And so I say that we've got the solution, but why are these kinds of things happening? Why? So in order to get into the why, if you're going to be in a business, and we're going to tell you the why, because the why we believe is Sanki 2020, but we're going to look at that. If you're going to go into a business, and most of you are on the line, I know that's what you're looking at is business. You want to do some good stuff, you want to get healthy, but you'd like to make some money too. So I've got a partner that's going to come on and talk about the money, but I want to talk about this business. The founders of this business, how this business came about, helps you understand why now and why Sanki. Kurt and N.C. Mueller and Alejandro Teo were young, successful entrepreneurs in the MLM business and other businesses. They were doing well, okay? But they weren't profitable. And after years and years, Alejandro Telo was introduced to Dr. Behit Ideas. He was the scientific director of Sanki Mayer. Now, what he said, to cut it short, was he looked at the young man, Teo, and he said, "Sir, I know you want to be successful. I hear in your spirit what's in my spirit." In other words, intelligent force was meeting intelligent force. You want to help people. You want the poor people and the people who don't have anything to be wealthy and healthy and wealthy. He said, but you'll never be able to do it until you make some changes. He said, bottom line, you got to tell the people the truth. You can't have all these cookie cutter products that everybody else has got and you put your name on it. He says, you got to tell them the truth, and you have to give them a product that does what? That works. We're coming to the why, and why Sanki and why now? We're coming to it, folks. He had done over 40 years of research, he and his company, to develop what is called nanotechnology and also bio availability or biotechnology. Nano simply means minuscule. That means that it's so small that it can actually pass through the blood-brain barrier and get into the cells at the microcellular level. And the bio technology has to do with, I guess you could almost compare it to Star Trek. You remember beam up Kirk, so forth, so on. But remember, Kirk would pour some beautiful colored liquid in a glass, and he would give it to the person who had his arm cut off, okay? And actually within minutes, the arm would reform or the person would come back to life. And that was regeneration. And that's what we talk about. We talk about reversing, we talk about recovering, and we talk about restoring. And that's what happened back then. So the Japanese technology was way up there then, and it is there now. So it's way, way, way ahead of our time. So he told them about his 40 years of experience to develop this technology, to develop these products. And he said, something ought to happen with this. What do you think? So bottom line, guess what? They forged a powerful, powerful business. And that's the business that we're talking about today, Sanki Global 2020. Now, the thing that he helped to see and helped to tell about, hello? I'm sorry, I heard somebody on the line, that he talked to Teo about was the fact that the Japanese culture was interested in longevity. They believe that there should be truth on the labels. I'm gonna drink a little water. I'm gonna give a testimony in a little bit. And you'll understand why I'm having a little cough going on. And not a cough, but just a little tickle in the throat. But bottom line, the mantra was that businesses should be around for over 100 years. And that's what Mr. Teo came up with. And that's what's still today, that's still the mantra of our leader now, Mr. Arvita, that the thing is that we believe in businesses being around for at least 100 years. Why is that important? Why Sanki? Why now? That's important to me because I've been in many a business. I went into my first multi-level marketing business way back in 1972. And I've seen businesses come and I've seen them go, but very few lasted long except for maybe one, and that's Amway. And Amway has more millionaires and more people that have made more money than any other company. Why? Because they've been around the longest. In other words, this company, Sanki, is not going to be a fly-by-night. Proverbs 13:22 says that a good man leaves an inheritance for his children and his children's children. And that's what Sanki is talking about, not being a fly-by-night company, but here for the long haul. Just to show you about the culture of Japanese culture, as far as centenarians are concerned, there are over 70,000 centenarians, people 100 years and older in Japan right now. They have the record. They even have a holiday where they actually celebrate age, and that's a beautiful thing. One of our products is called Bel Age or Good Age, but we'll talk about that in a minute. But they actually have over 50,000 businesses that are over 100 years old. So the Japanese culture, Japanese business, all does what? Talk about longevity. And I like that because I can't go any further. I'm 70 years old, folks. This is a beautiful situation, and I want you to understand the importance of it as I see it. So why Sanki? Why now? Because of the leaders. If you're going to join a company, you want that company to be solid. And we talked about those that helped founded it and bring it to where it is now. But let's talk about our present leaders, the ones that we can see, that we can touch, and that we can feel. Dr. Helen Delahousse, I call her Dr. Della, was the International Chief Sales and Marketing Officer for our company. She was a mogul MLM. She was literally in that area. She created 33 first-time millionaires. She's well-renowned as a transformational coach and speaker. She's a #1 New York best-selling author, more than one book. She literally has owned several successful businesses, even a professional football team. Y'all ain't listen to me. This gal bad. I just said it like that, but she is, y'all. She's the co-founder and partner, most importantly, of the business that we're in, Sanki Global Vision 2020. And even more than that, her mantra is, no one will outserve me. And she's also, like I say, a co-founder and partner. That's powerful, that's powerful, that's powerful. To me, I just like to say that I'm here in this company. I had no idea what the company was, what it was about, but it was because of her strength of character, her faith, and her leadership that I'm here. Bottom line, we've been in a couple of businesses that flopped and failed on us. We were in a business together, and I saw something I didn't like. I saw her basically building a business, taking a business and turning it around, and I saw her being not treated like I thought she should be treated. And so I was through, and got a chance to talk with her, and she was about to tell me something. And I said, whatever it is, little girl, go do what you need to do, and I got your back. And so when I came to Sanki, I didn't have an idea what Sanki was, what it was about, but the strength of our fearless leader was the reason I'm here. I'm hoping y'all listen to what I'm saying. We've got power, we've got leadership, we've got a powerful background of our company, and that's important to me. I hope by all intents and measures that it's important to you too. And then we've got another leader. We're going to talk about him, Mr. Jose Manuel Arvide, Sanki USA CEO, director, and partner. He's a lecturer, international trainer, coach, motivational speaker with a conference event appearance in Europe, Mexico, and America. He's owned more than 11 successful companies. What I like is that his sole desire is to lead other business owners, that's you and that's me, that's us, okay, to be successful. And he is real. He's a friend and a great salsa dancer, okay, on the fly-in down in South Beach. He and I actually there were only a few men at the situation, mostly ladies. And when we went out to eat wonderful vegetarian dinner with virgin daiquiris and margaritas, it was beautiful, folk. But he turned out to be just real. He's a powerful salsa dancer. I kind of got beside him on the floor, and there were all the different ladies that would come in and out, but he and I stood on the floor, and he taught me the salsa. And he stayed with us. He hung in there. He didn't bag down. He didn't go sit down. He was there until everybody quit, he and I. So I really like what I saw. He's real. He's not just a powerful entrepreneur, businessman, and leader, and a smart man, wise man, but he's also a good man. And so again, we talk about all the places that we could be, where we've come from. We've been in places like Mexico, France, Spain, Dubai, Colombia, now even Las Vegas and USA. And from here, we'll go to the world. Next slide. Next slide, please. Okay. Next slide. Next slide. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear, sir. Which slide do you need?
Okay, it should be the one talking about the products.
Oh boy.
Okay, you
should have Hasaki, and you have all the products on it. It should be fit.
Yeah, can you see it?
No, I can't see it, but it's up.
It's up, sir. Go ahead.
It's up. Okay, well, I can't see it, but again, our products, good company, good background, good leaders, but you got to have good products. So we got a Hasaki product. It's a natural drink formulated after years and years and years of investigation and development. This product has a patented formula called Bovia, which is a revolutionary formula which contains 596 different metabolites originating from cacao. These metabolites, which are the back end of metabolism, okay, are the bioactive molecules which increase the diversity of the intestinal flora, or the friendly bacteria and microbiota in the gut. In other words, the friendly bacteria in your stomach. This increases the absorption of protein even 20%. What are the benefits of this for the brain? More cognizance and ability to think and remember. Hormonal secretions are balanced by this. Energy comes from the body's ability to absorb these metabolites, and also microcirculation. Circulation is the big problem going on with diabetes, high blood pressure. Folks just don't have energy, they just don't have circulation. So that's the whole idea. Sake, again, is a nutrient drink that's very, very powerful. It's not really what we would call a meal replacement, but a high energy and energizing drink. Reverse, recover, restore is what it's all about. Our next product is called Inner 7. Basically, Inner 7 is metabolites and biominerals found deep down in the sea. It's deep in the seawater, over 321 meters deep. And the main ingredient, or the main mineral, is going to be magnesium. And magnesium is second most abundant mineral in the human cell. It is a macro mineral that the body requires in large amounts. The lack of this mineral and other minerals leads to migraine headaches, kidney stones, high blood pressure, and even diabetes. So the next product is called Belage. Belage is one of the flagship products. We are bombarded with all kinds of poisons and toxins from the air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat. And this product job is to actually go in and cleanse and detoxify and sort of restore the body to doing the things that it needs to do at the microcellular level. It is a proprietary blend of all natural ingredients, including Orazade, a proprietary blend of super antioxidants assembled by naturally giving the body the ability to penetrate these actual super antioxidants will actually penetrate the cell and help to detoxify trillions of the mitochondria, thus starting to reverse, repair, and restore blood circulation. And that's what it's all about, is the recirculation of our blood. And it does this at the microcellular level, therefore assisting the body to heal and energize itself. All right, folks, we're coming to a close here, but we want to talk about our next product, which is Cranui, an all-natural blend formulated with auxilia, which is a powerful, patented antioxidant that literally is designed to help with the dangerous metabolic syndrome. Simply stated, Cranui combats fats and sugar buildup in the bloodstream at night when you're sleeping, when your body is doing all this work. Instead of absorbing all these fats, Cranui helps to break down the oxidation so that your body doesn't absorb all these fats and sugars into the bloodstream. And this naturally helps to convert excess calories into immediate energy, helping the body with visceral fat buildup on the vital organs. And that's a powerful, powerful, powerful thing. We'll go to the next slide. The next slide basically is showing that there are lots and lots and lots, thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of people have used the Sanki system and have benefited from it. One of the mantras is that this product works, and this is what Mr. Edie said, and it's proven true, that this product works for 100% of the people, 100% of the time. And I'm going to give a quick, just a little testimony of my own. Tuesday, the night before Thanksgiving Eve, I guess you would call it, I went into a state of collapse and literally had to be taken to the emergency room. My wife had to take me to the emergency room. All my body functions had stopped. Bowels wouldn't move, kidney had locked up, prostate was swollen, and I literally would pass out every time I tried to go to the bathroom. I went, they put a catheter in me, they drained my kidney, and gave me a prescription.
Yeah.
We didn't take the prescription.
No, I'm
sorry. But long story short, I came home and took, for the first time, because I didn't have my products in yet, but I did have one shrinker. I took one of the Belage that morning and I went to sleep and rested. We were supposed to, if you see on the screen, there should be some pies and cakes and so forth, but those were just dinners that we were supposed to put together, my wife and I. And what happened was, with me going down, we weren't going to be able to finish. I woke up that afternoon and I took the Cranui a little ahead of schedule. Long story short, I went to work, went to my restaurant, and by myself, I literally baked several dozens of rolls to go with the dinners. Then I came back home and I made, you hear me, I made turkeys. And these turkeys are made from things like oats and wheats and garbanzo beans and so forth. But we made turkeys. We made, my wife and I together, put together sweet potato pies, gravy, dressing, all that. And I'm saying this to you, I forgot that I had just gone into a state of collapse, folks. The very next day, within 9 or 10 hours, I was up and about. I went to bed around midnight, got back up around 5 o'clock. We finished up the dinners for the people, and here I am standing before you today talking. So bottom line, the products work. I'm a product of the product, and what I'm going to do now is simply say to you that you're on this line, you're in the right place, right time, and my name is Dr. Franco Taylor, and I approve of this message. I pass it back to you, King TRAHAN.
Oh my God, sir, that was absolutely awesome. I don't know about everybody else on the line, but I was definitely taking notes the whole time. I mean, it's just incredible what this company is doing as far as being on the cutting edge of technology and all the things that they're putting in place to put people in a position where they're well. not just living, but living well. So what I want to do for you guys real briefly, and I'll take about another 5 or 10 minutes or so of your time, is to talk about, you know, exactly what's going on the business end of what Sanki Global is doing. And you know what? I was told a long time ago that we all have life, but style is the way we choose to live it. And this company is 100% about showing you how to live well and live with style while you're actually being healthy and wealthy at the same time. So what I want to do is I want to show you, you know, the 10 ways that we can win. And if you're actually looking at the slide that's there now, this is what we like to call our stairway to success, okay? Stairway to success, and what that means is this, okay? On that first step there, you know, you can earn from customers. So customers, you know, you can retail sales, earn differential bonuses, and then this is what's spectacular to me. You know, once you get 3 customers, guys, guess what? Your product is actually free. And then what it doesn't say there is if you acquire another 3 customers, not only is your product free, but they'll send you more free product that you can actually retail, or you could use it for product samples to actually continue to build your business. And as you continue to acquire new customers, guys, guess what? They will continue to bless you with more and more products to help you continually build your business. So we just build, reward, build, reward, build, and reward. That is just an absolutely phenomenal system to have. If you look at that second step on your way to success here, you earn from teams. So you might have some folks on the line that wants to know, you know, what if I build a team? How does this thing work? Well, guess what, guys? You get first order bonuses, star bonuses, just by building a team. And I'll explain what those things mean to you in a second here, but definitely you're able to build a team and earn tremendous income off of building a team. That third step to success there is actually building that network, and you earn bonus pairs for building a team. And then you earn other types of bonuses within that compensation structure, which I'll share with you in a second. But that fourth step is you earn from your leadership and organization. So as you continue to build towards success, once you get to the top of that staircase, guys, we're talking about ultimate success. We're talking about earning tens of thousands of dollars a month and helping your team members do the same thing. So what did you hear me say? Helping, guys. This is what we do. We help people become successful because all of our success is tied together. It's not a Me Too movement. It's about just helping each other become as successful as possible while we continue to grow our business, okay? So if we move on to the next slide, we'll actually be able to look at how we're highlighting those 10 ways to win, okay? 10 ways to win. Like I said, the first one is the retail power, the power of retail and business. Customers online profits are anywhere from 10 to 40%. Okay, you earn those free auto ships for every 3 customers that you actually introduce to the business, like I said before. The fourth way is first order 40% bonus. Second level is 20% bonus. So not only are you earning from the folks that you personally introduce as customers, but you're also earning from when your personal business partners that you bring to the business, when they go out and retail product or sell product, you're going to earn 20% on that second level as well. You're going to earn Shinsei. Now, we're going to spend a little time here at this rising star level. Looking at number 5, I like to put an asterisk there. And this is where the money gets really, really, really good. And if you see there, you say join the Comma Club. It's really, really simple, guys. I don't know of many companies out there that you can literally go out and introduce a product or service and introduce 2 business partners, which is a total of 5 people, and earn $1,000. And you can do that unlimited, guys. There is no a limit to as many people as you can actually introduce as customers and bring on as business partners. But every time you create a star, or what our company likes to call a Shinsei, you're going to earn anywhere from $350 to $1,000 just by introducing our products and services in our business opportunity. So every 5 can potentially earn you 1,000. Okay, if you multiply that times 5, that's 5,000, and if you multiply it times 10, that's 10,000. So you can do that, you know, $5,000 a week, $5,000 a month. It's totally up to you guys how fast you actually build this business. I mean, I was talking to one of my business partners earlier this week, and we were talking about how precious stones are made and how diamonds are made. Well, guess what? You take a lump of coal and you apply enough pressure and enough time, and you come out with a beautiful diamond. Well, that's the same thing that we do here, man. We show people how to be lumps of coal, apply the correct pressure and correct time, and you, instead of you coming out as a diamond, you're gonna shine brighter than that. You're gonna shine as a star. So that's exactly what we're doing with this Shinsei bonus program, guys. It's absolutely phenomenal. This is the building block of our business. We like to say keep it super simple, or KISS it. The building block of the business is creating as many stars as you possibly can. You do that and your income potential is literally limitless, okay? So that brings us to number 6, which is the unlimited cycle bonuses, guys. And when I tell you, once you get to this portion of the compensation plan, we have folks that are in this company that are literally earning thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars a week. We're talking about $10,000 a week, up to 50, 60, 70, 80, $100,000 a month and more. And the thing about it is, it's sustainable, guys. When I take a look at any company, any compensation plan, it's all about sustainable income. Is this a compensation plan that's going to stand the test of time? Is it too front heavy, where you make a bunch of money on the front end, and then as your business slows down, your residual income slows down, and it becomes stagnant, like stale water? And we know what happens with water when it just sits in one place, it starts to stink. And we definitely don't want your business to start to stink. But this compensation plan is designed for you to continually grow, continually build awesome residual income that's going to take you to what we call the other side of money. Let's just think about it like this, guys. When you take money out of the way, what could you really do with your life? Your dreams, your aspirations, you could truly live and do the things that you want to do when money is no longer an object. A lot of people say, well, money is not everything. Well, you're right. It's not everything, but it ranks right up there with oxygen. And what I mean by that is this: you pretty much need it to survive, okay? You can't pay your bills with love. I'll tell you that. You need a little bit of money to do that. And then we go to number 7, which is cycle plus bonuses. That just simply means as you continue to build and grow, the bonuses continue to grow with you growing your business. 25% matching bonuses on all cycles. So what does that mean, guys? That means when you introduce people to the business and they cycle, you're going to earn a 25% matching bonus there, which is absolutely fantastic. So if you have a guy on your team that it made $100,000 and you're matching them at 25%, you've just made $25,000, guys. Well, guess what? Just imagine having 4 of those. That's $100,000 just in matching bonuses. Okay, that is just absolutely fantastic. Then you have the fast track rank bonuses and duplicator bonuses. Once again, that's just building your business. And then the global leadership pool, and I'll explain all these things to you as we continue to go. So if we look at the next slide here, okay, it's just pretty much showing us what happens as we continue to build. Okay, next slide, Dr. Root. Okay, great. So look at here, guys. 1 direct distributor per leg, which is a 4-leg structure. We like to call it a double binary, or I like to call it a quadrinary because it's 4 legs there. You got 1 direct distributor per leg with 3 customers, guys, and you're gonna earn that. That makes you bronze. All right, just 4 people, with each one of those 4 people having 3 customers, and you're a bronze. So we're talking about anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 on top of all the other money that we just talked about. Okay, once you continue to grow your business, once I said grow, once again, grow your business by helping other people achieve the bronze level. So it's all about people helping people. You become a diamond, and at a diamond, we're talking about anywhere from $6,000 to $10,000 on top of all the other money that we just talked about, guys. So we're talking about a very lucrative compensation plan when we're talking about building and helping people help people. So it's 2 ways we're helping people. We're helping people improve their health, and at the same time, we're showing people how to build a legitimate business and grow their wealth. All right. And then if you look at it and we continue to grow, we're talking about 15,000 distributors per leg. And we're talking about anywhere from $50,000 to $100,000 a month on top of the other money, guys. We're talking about over $1 million a year with 6,000 people in your organization. Now, I've been part of a lot of different companies, and I've always hit the top of every company that I've been involved with. But I tell you, I've built some large organizations, but not one organization that I've ever been a part of that I earned $1 million with just 6,000 people in that organization. So with this, guys, and the power of the compensation plan, like I said, the income potential is limitless. So now what I want to do is I want to show you, you know, the lifestyle that we're talking about when we're talking about building this business, because, you know, we have a mantra about creating a living legacy. We don't show lifestyle, we live it. So, you know, we just show these different, I guess, achievement levels, if you will, as we build and grow. Some of these things are going to happen just by being in business long enough. I always say, if you stick and stay, you earn your pay. So by default, you're going to hit some of these levels, but to reach the upper echelon levels, it's going to take a little bit of work, a little bit of commitment, a little bit of training, and a little bit of duplication. And we're going to show you how to do all those things, guys. So at the platinum level, we're talking about an extra $4,000. Once again, guys, that's extra. That means extra money on top of all the other money that you had. All right. And that's going to qualify you for a car bonus. Once you hit diamond, we're talking about going to Paris. And then double diamond, we're talking about Japan. Triple diamond is an extra $25,000, and we're going to increase that automobile for you. Then when she hit ambassador, we're talking about going to Dubai. I don't know about you guys, but Dubai has always been on my bucket list. I've yet to go there, but guess what, guys? Through this company, I'm definitely going to make that trip. And then once you hit that crown ambassador level, we're going to throw in a Rolex for you and your lovely significant other, guys. And we're talking about, it just gets gooder and gooder. I know I said it wrong, but guess what? I don't care what it sounds like, you know, because it's just incredible. So I can say gooder and gooder instead of better and better, because it always gets good. All right. So if we continue to go on through what it is that we're doing, you can look at the different levels to get started here with us, guys. How do I start? Okay, the basic pack here is $299, and that's for somebody that wants to stick their toe in the water. They want to see how this thing works, and I say it's a no-lose situation. It's win-win. People say, well, what if it doesn't work? What does that mean? Well, guess what, guys? If you spend $299 here, you're going to get more product than what the $299 pay. So is that a win-win or not? Of course it is, because guess what? Worst case scenario, you use the product, you get healthy, and you're able to share a testimony and a story, which will actually help you to build your business. So can you lose? Not at all. It's win-win all the way around. The next level here is our executive pack for folks that want to, you know, get started and have enough product on hand so they can actually share the product and be able to benefit from the product as well. That's the $599, the $599 pack. And that's absolutely fantastic there. So, you know, and then our premier package, if you will, or our top investment level is $1,150. It's $1,150, which basically is going to give you more than enough product for you to actually have on hand for yourself, to be able to pass out product to folks to help build and grow your business, and to actually give people product that they can actually sample for 1 week at a time. All right. So that's absolutely fantastic. I don't know of any other company that's actually giving you product samples that you can actually get out to people without charging you for it. This actually comes in those top 2 product packs that we have. All right. And then for folks that are getting started, and this was specifically put together for the Caribbean market, you know, you have the Sanki 10, which is our 10-day trial package that you can actually sample for 10 days. But we also have the $99 investment level. All right. And that was specifically put in place for folks that are in Caribbean countries, places like the Bahamas that, you know, had suffered through Hurricane Dorian. And just, you know, we want to make it at a price point where everybody is comfortable. And that's for folks, you know, here in the US as well. So you can get started at that $99 pack. If you just want to try it out, you get, you know, a couple of products there for you. And at the same time, we give you 21 days to upgrade to one of those other packages. So I mean, it's just a phenomenal experience, and it allows us to do you know, some fantastic things. So guys, like I said, I was going to be brief. Hopefully I said some impactful things for you guys to at least put some things on your mind. And when you think about Sanki, guys, our pillars are reverse, recover, and restore. All right, those are the 3 pillars of our business, guys. So this is an awesome, awesome, awesome opportunity. The best thing that I've seen in a very long time, guys. And when I tell you something about opportunities, you know, opportunity is only an opportunity if you seize the opportunity. Another thing about opportunities is this: they don't go away, guys. Guess what? They just pass you by. So don't let this particular opportunity pass you by. And I'm going to end with this right here, and then I'll let you go. I read a book a long time ago, and the book, just the premise of the book really spoke to, you know, the difference between the ultra rich and the people that never really get on the other side of money. Okay. And they interviewed the Rockefellers, the Vanderbilts, you know, the Gettys, and all those people of the world that just never had to worry about money because they left legacies for their children. And they asked one simple question. And the question was this: what is the difference between people that acquire massive wealth and people that never seem to get there? And they all had one answer that was in common. They said wealthy people are quick to make a decision and they're slow to change their mind. So what did that mean? That means they see something, they see the value in it, and they're going to make it happen, guys. They're going to, you know, go through a brick wall. Even if it doesn't happen in the beginning, they're going to stick with it because they saw what it could be. Once again, what it could be, and that's how they made the millions. And on the flip side, guys, the folks that never get to the other side of money, the reason why they don't get there is because they're slow to make a decision and they're quick to change their mind. So guess what, guys? We've given you some awesome information tonight. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for being on this call tonight. Hopefully we've said something that struck a chord in you, and we look forward to just building with you, helping you grow as much as we possibly can. And once again, guys, I want to thank you for a brief portion of your evening. God bless, take care, and take charge.